Welcome, brothers and sisters and friends. I pray that you all are well. My name is Jermaine, and today we'll be continuing in Walking with God Devotional for April 19th. The title of today's devotional is This I Know, and the associated verse is Matthew, the 10th chapter, the 30th verse, and it reads, "The very hairs of your head are all numbered." Some have far more hair on their heads than others, but God wants us to know He counted every hair. Theologically, you may accept the doctrine of God's sovereignty as biblical and true. Yet when your life seems derailed by the loss of a job, a home, or a loved one, do you question God's plans? Abraham laughed, wondering how God could ever fulfill His promise of birthing a nation through his seed, Genesis 17:17. God came through. Moses thought he'd hit a dead end at the Red Sea with more than 2 million people following his direction, Exodus 14:16. God came through. Joseph was locked up in a prison, rejected by his brothers, and falsely accused by his employer's wife, Genesis 50:20. But God came through. The one who knows the number of hairs on your head, who hears your cries during the night, who understands your confusion and amid heartbreak loss, is able to use your circumstances to accomplish His ultimate purposes. Have you been feeling that God's plan for you are thwarted by misfortune? Not so. Rejoice that our loving God holds you in His grip. And Joni Erickson Tada says, "Nothing is a surprise to God. Nothing is a setback to His plans. Nothing can thwart His purposes, and nothing is beyond His control." And brothers and sisters, remember that nothing is out of God's control. He is always in control. So when things are going down, when things are bad, with workers, when you lose a job, when something terrible happens in your life, remember that God is in control, and His purpose will come